When people think about staying healthy in their older years, their minds usually jump to food choices, light exercise, or remembering to take medications on time. But one of the simplest, most overlooked habits is something we all do: drinking water in the morning. It seems so basic, so harmless. After all, water is life, right? But here's the thing. Even something as pure as water can cause trouble if it's not handled with a little care, especially as we get older. Think about this. You wake up, your mouth feels dry, your throat is a little parched. Without a second thought, you head to the kitchen and gulp down a big glass of cold water. It feels refreshing, maybe even satisfying. But for many seniors, that single act might quietly upset your system. For someone with a sensitive stomach, slower digestion, or any heart issues, drinking a large amount of cold water first thing can cause dizziness, sudden shifts in blood pressure, or just leave you feeling strangely off for the rest of the day. The truth is, our bodies after 60 or 70 are not the same machines they once were. Kidneys slow down. Digestion takes more effort. Even the heart reacts differently to sudden changes. So while drinking water is essential, how you drink it becomes just as important as doing it in the first place. Some older adults drink too much water too fast and end up diluting the natural salts in their blood, leaving them weak or unsteady. Others sip water while still lying down in bed, not realizing that this can increase the risk of choking or acid reflux. And many drink ice-cold water straight from the fridge, giving their already slow digestion a harsh, cold jolt that the body really doesn't want that early. None of these things are said to scare you. They're gentle reminders. Because the good news is, all of these little mistakes are easy to avoid. You don't need pills or programs or expensive treatments. Just a few small changes to your water habits in the morning can make you feel clearer, lighter, and more energized throughout your day. Doctors and health experts constantly talk about the importance of water, but they also talk about balance, especially for seniors dealing with blood pressure, diabetes, or joint issues. Water habits matter more than people realize. Not enough can leave you sluggish and stiff, but drinking it the wrong way can make you feel worse, not better. So let's not treat water as an afterthought. Let's use it wisely, as the gentle healing tool it can truly be. As you keep reading, stay curious. Stay open. These insights aren't meant to frighten you. They're here to empower you. Because if you or someone you love is over 60, this simple morning habit can either quietly cause problems or gently set the tone for a stronger, more comfortable day. And if you're finding these tips helpful and you care about keeping yourself healthy, energized, and strong every day, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap that little bell icon. That way, you'll never miss out on any of the health wisdom we share, made especially with seniors in mind. Every video is here to help guide you gently, step by step, toward feeling better, living better, and aging with more confidence and peace. Now let's talk about one of the biggest water mistakes many older adults make first thing in the morning: drinking too much water all at once. It might seem like a good thing. You're hydrating, right? But your body, just waking up from a full night's rest, isn't ready to be flooded all at once. Overnight, your system slowed down. Your stomach's been resting. Your kidneys aren't quite up to speed. So when you pour a large amount of water into your belly in one go, it's like asking a sleepy engine to go from 0 to 100 in seconds. That sudden intake can lead to bloating, nausea, dizziness, or just a strange, uncomfortable heaviness that stays with you all morning. For seniors with heart concerns, it could even trigger a brief dip or rise in blood pressure as the body tries to adjust. Imagine your kidneys and stomach like gentle workers who've just gotten out of bed. If you throw a mountain of work on their desk before they've even had their tea, what happens? They struggle. They make mistakes. In the same way, guzzling water too quickly makes your organs rush to manage it all. That can stress your kidneys, and over time, it may weaken how efficiently they work. Plus, drinking too fast can dilute important electrolytes in your blood, those tiny minerals that keep your body balanced, leaving you feeling shaky or confused later in the day. There's a better way, one that's gentler, easier, and far more helpful to your body. When you wake up, try taking slow sips instead of chugging a full glass. Start with half a glass. Wait a few minutes. Let your system ease into it. Then drink a little more. Let your body adjust naturally. You'll feel lighter, calmer, and far more comfortable. You might even notice less bloating or tiredness as your day goes on. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference. Now here's another morning water mistake many seniors don't think twice about. Drinking very cold water right after waking up. It sounds harmless, after all, feels refreshing, especially in warm weather. But your body, after hours of sleep, is still warming up. Your digestive system is moving slowly. Your muscles and joints are waking gently. When you suddenly send freezing cold water down your throat, your body gets a shock. That cold has to be warmed up before your system can use it. And that requires energy that an older body might already be conserving. That cold shock may lead to belly cramps, digestive discomfort, or just a strange chill that sticks around. Some people get a shiver down their back. Others feel a strange tightness in their stomach. And many just feel oddly off, like their body didn't appreciate the surprise. And it's not just your stomach. Cold water can also tighten your throat and esophagus slightly, making it harder to swallow comfortably. If you've ever noticed a sharp pain in your teeth or gums from a cold drink, especially first thing in the morning, that's your body telling you it's not ready for that kind of shock. For those with arthritis or joint stiffness, some doctors believe that cold drinks can even increase inflammation or discomfort, especially early in the day when your joints are already feeling tight. And here's something else. Cold water can temporarily slow down your digestion. That's because your body uses enzymes to help break down food. And those enzymes work best at a warmer temperature. So if you start your day with cold water, you might find that your breakfast feels heavier or more bloating than it should. It's a tiny thing, just the temperature of your water. But it can change how you feel all morning long. So here's what you can do instead. Switch to room temperature water in the morning. Or if that feels boring, try warm water with a little lemon. It's soothing, it's gentle, and it's easier on your stomach. It helps your system wake up in a calm and balanced way, preparing your body to handle the day ahead without discomfort. Small steps like these may seem too simple, but in the world of senior health, simple is powerful. When done consistently, small changes create big improvements in how you feel, move, and live. Stay with us, because in the next section, we'll explore even more surprising water habits that most seniors don't realize could be affecting their energy, comfort, and health throughout the day. The third common mistake, one that often slips by unnoticed, is drinking water while still lying in bed or sitting up too quickly after waking. It sounds convenient, doesn't it? You keep a glass of water on your bedside table, and the moment your eyes open, you reach for it. You think, I'm starting my day right. But your body may not agree. After lying still for hours, your circulation is slower, your muscles haven't fully engaged, and your balance may feel a little off. When you drink water while still lying flat or even before sitting up fully, your throat and swallowing muscles aren't in the right position to guide the water safely to your stomach. That can lead to coughing, a choking sensation, or even water going down the wrong pipe. If you've ever felt that burning in your chest or tasted sourness after swallowing water too early, that's often acid reflux making an appearance. And it happens more often when gravity isn't on your side. Drinking in a reclined or semi-reclined position doesn't allow your esophagus to work efficiently. Instead of guiding water downward, the liquid can linger or even slip into the airway. And for seniors, especially those with a slower swallowing reflex or existing reflux issues, this risk becomes greater. That strange gurgling you feel in your stomach or the slight nausea that follows, that's your body struggling to adjust too quickly after resting all night. There's another layer to this. Many older adults deal with something called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing or sitting up quickly. If you drink water before fully sitting up and then try to move around right after, your blood pressure might dip unexpectedly. That's when dizziness strikes or worse, a fall happens. And it can all trace back to something as innocent as drinking water the moment you wake up. So what's the better way? Give your body a moment. Sit up slowly. Let your feet touch the floor. Take a few deep breaths to let your blood flow adjust. Then, once you're fully upright, take a few slow sips of water. You're not just being cautious. You're being kind to your body. This small delay helps you avoid choking, supports your digestion, and gives your system the time it needs to wake up safely. If these small changes are helping you feel more in control of your health, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. We're here every week with easy, senior-friendly tips to make your morning safer and your days brighter. And the next tip we're about to share may surprise you. It's about the speed at which you drink your water. Let's talk about the fourth mistake, drinking water too quickly. It's a very natural reaction. Your mouth is dry, your throat feels parched, and that glass of water looks like a lifesaver. So you grab it and gulp it down without thinking. But here's the catch. Drinking too fast can create more problems than it solves. When you drink quickly, you're not just swallowing water. You're also swallowing air. That air gets trapped in your stomach, causing bloating, burping, or that tight, uncomfortable feeling in your belly. For seniors with slower digestion, that trapped air can linger, making it harder to eat breakfast or move around comfortably. Gulping water also overloads your kidneys. These organs, especially in older adults, work more slowly and carefully. When you force them to handle a sudden flood of water, it's like throwing a big pile of laundry on someone who just woke up. They'll do the job, but it takes effort, and it may cause fatigue or lightheadedness afterward. Seniors with blood pressure or heart conditions may feel this even more sharply, sometimes experiencing palpitations or a strange rush in their chest, all because the body is reacting to the sudden intake. Another issue is that fast drinking can disrupt your digestion before it even starts. Water that's gulped down quickly dilutes the stomach acid needed to process your breakfast. So even if you eat something healthy, you might still end up feeling bloated or uncomfortable because your body wasn't ready to break it down. Here's what you can do instead. Hold your glass gently. Take a small sip. Pause. Let it sit for a moment before you take the next. It sounds simple, and it is, but this gives your body time to respond. Saliva in your mouth starts the digestion process, and by drinking slowly, you give your organs the space to function properly. You'll feel more refreshed, less bloated, and more balanced overall. So next time you wake up thirsty, remember, it's not just what you drink, it's how you drink it that matters. Your body deserves gentle care, and this tiny habit can give you a much more pleasant start to the day. Now let's move to the fifth water mistake many seniors make, and this one might be the most important of all. It's drinking water on an empty stomach without considering your individual health conditions or pairing it with a morning routine that suits your body's unique needs. Drinking water first thing in the morning is a healthy habit for most people. But if you have certain health conditions, like kidney issues, heart failure, or if you're on medications that control fluid levels, you have to be extra cautious. Drinking a large amount of water right away can throw off your body's fluid balance. You may feel shaky, weak, or slightly disoriented. It's not the water itself that's a problem. It's how your body handles it based on what it's going through. Some seniors feel nausea or lightheadedness after their first glass of water. This can happen when the body's electrolyte levels get out of sync, especially if the water is taken without food. Electrolytes are the tiny minerals that keep your muscles, nerves, and heart working properly, and they can be diluted if water is consumed too quickly or in excess. And then there's medication. Many people take pills in the morning, blood pressure meds, heart medications, or supplements. If you drink a large glass of water right before or with certain pills, you might cause them to dissolve too quickly or irritate the stomach lining. On an empty stomach, that irritation feels like burning, nausea, or an unsettled stomach that can linger for hours. That's why some pills are recommended to be taken after food or with just a small sip of water, not a full glass. And in some cases, your doctor may suggest taking your meds before your morning water, especially if you're on diuretics or medications that affect hydration levels. So what's the gentle solution? Talk to your doctor about your specific morning routine. Ask whether you should drink water before or after your medications. And consider starting with a smaller amount of water, just a few sips, to see how your body reacts. Pairing water with a small piece of fruit or a cracker might also help balance things out if your stomach feels sensitive. Water is truly a gift, but like all good things, it works best when it's used wisely. Drinking water without paying attention to your body's signals is another common habit that often goes unnoticed, but it can quietly interfere with how well your body functions, especially first thing in the morning. See, during the night, your stomach naturally builds up a bit of acid. This isn't a bad thing. It's your body preparing itself for the first meal of the day. That acid helps break down your breakfast and supports smooth digestion. But if you drink a large amount of water the moment you wake up, especially on an empty stomach, it can flush away that acid too quickly. And when that happens, instead of feeling refreshed and light, you might feel unusually hungry, bloated, or just off in your belly, because your digestive system isn't quite ready anymore. Drinking water in the morning is still very important, but the way you do it makes all the difference. The better approach? Start by sitting up slowly. Let your body adjust to being awake. Take a few deep breaths, and once you feel steady, drink a small amount of lukewarm or room temperature water. Slowly. Pay attention to how your body feels. Don't rush. If you have kidney problems or are on medications like diuretics, it's a good idea to ask your doctor how much water is right for you. Everyone's needs are different, especially in older age. Here's a helpful tip. After those first few sips of water, consider eating a small piece of fruit, a date, or a few soaked almonds. These gentle foods give your stomach something to work with and help your digestion get started in a calm, natural way. Then, if you feel the need, you can continue sipping water slowly throughout the morning. By listening to your body, respecting your unique health conditions, and adjusting your water routine just a little, you can enjoy all the benefits of hydration without the hidden risks. It's not about avoiding water. It's about making water your ally, your quiet supporter, especially during those delicate first hours of the day. Because when you look closely, it becomes clear. Drinking water in the morning isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about setting the tone for your entire day. For seniors, this habit takes on even more importance. Drinking too much at once, choosing water that's too cold, drinking while lying down, gulping instead of sipping, or not considering health conditions. All these small missteps can quietly cause discomfort, dizziness, or even health problems over time. But the good news is every one of these is easy to correct. When you sit upright before sipping, choose a gentle water temperature, take your time, and follow a routine that suits your body. You're giving yourself the best chance to start the day safely, steadily, and with strength. These aren't complicated changes. They're small adjustments, but together, they make a world of difference in how you feel physically and mentally. So tomorrow morning, when you reach for that glass of water, pause for a second. Remember what you've learned here. Let every sip be a gift to your stomach, your heart, your balance, and your energy. These simple moments of awareness can lead to better mornings and better health. Day by day, sip by sip. And if you found these tips helpful and you want to keep learning simple, smart ways to protect your health and feel your best, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss our weekly videos filled with easy-to-follow advice just for seniors. We're here to support your journey towards safer, stronger, and more comfortable days. Keep watching, stay kind to your body, and enjoy each new morning feeling refreshed, steady, and ready for whatever the day may bring.